If you want your marketing copywriting to make all the money, then you need to pay close attention to today's episode. So I see a lot of copywriting. I get it in my inbox. I see copy that my BTMSinsiders members have written. I see coaching client copy. I see other copywriters copy. I do copy reviews. I see a lot of marketing copy. I'm constantly reviewing it. And I definitely, I see some really good copy. I also see some really bad copy. And sometimes it's, from experienced copywriters who should know better. And I saw some copy recently, and the copywriter who wrote it said, "Oh, this is a big idea that I was putting forward." But, if there was a big idea there, it was missing this one critical ingredient that I'm going to talk to you about today. The one thing that your copy's big idea must do for your reader if you want them to, first off, pay attention, second off, give you money, and third off, contribute to the riches that you make from that piece of copy. So we'll dive into that in a second. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get more content like this delivered to you. Let's dive in. These are the proven direct response marketing, copywriting, and entrepreneurship success strategies you can use today to write your own ticket and create the life you want. I am Roy Furr, and this is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Now, here's today's breakthrough. Before we dive into the content, a few years back, I realized that there are really three specific big idea types behind every million-dollar, multi-million-dollar winner when it comes to copywriting. And I recently recorded a free web class on this. And for a limited time, you can grab access to the replay. If you check out the link in the description, you will see the only three big idea formulas that I've been able to identify that actually make a lot of money with copywriting, the up-scene test for big ideas to make sure it's going to be a winner before it goes out, and then templates based on those three big idea types. You'll figure out how to get all of that by checking the link in the description to the 3 Big Ideas free web class, and you'll discover how to write powerful big idea copy fast. And big ideas, this goes back to some of the classic copywriters as well as some of the biggest direct response marketers today. Having a powerful idea is how you get engagement with your selling message that you can then translate into money in the bank. And so that's why, when I'm talking about big idea, when I'm talking about copywriting, so often I'm talking about big ideas. And when copywriters are aiming to get big response from their copy, they're aiming to find the right big idea. And if you get it wrong, you're just not going to resonate with the market at all. And if you get it right, you have the potential to generate a ton of response. But every big idea must offer your reader, your prospect, this one thing. You must do it if you want to generate response. What is that one thing, this big promise behind today's episode? Well, it is a clear, direct, and obvious personal benefit. Now, I know that some big ideas don't seem to have an immediate personal benefit, and we'll get to the different big idea types. I'm actually going to reveal a little bit about them in today's episode. But every big idea has, in some way, a clear, direct, and obvious personal benefit. And I'm not just talking about, in order to close sales, you need a personal benefit. You need to tell your prospect the benefit of the product, the service, in order to close the deal. No, you need to offer the prospect a benefit to get their attention, to get them to stop fleeting their attention between all the different things that are available to them, especially today when there's a million distractions that are just a click away. You need to stop the movement of their attention from shiny object to shiny object so that they will pay attention to your message for whatever length of time it's going to take for them to make a buying decision in your favor. And so with that regard, if the big idea is not just about some buried, concept in the copy, if you are using your big idea and the personal benefit of the big idea to get attention, then you have to do it starting at the top, which is part of the reason that we write powerful headlines. We want to capture our audience's attention We want to capture our audience's attention and pull it into our sales message. And the way that we do that is we offer them that benefit. And this ties in, I've taught my ABC headline formula before. Every good headline needs to speak to the right audience. The audience who reads it, or the audience for whom it is the target, needs to read it and say, this is for me, right? So, if the title of this episode is Copywriters Make More Money, do this for your reader. Well, the audience there is pretty obvious, right? Copywriters who want to make more money, right? The audience is very clear, right? So you need to be clear about who you're speaking to. And then we get to the benefit, right? And that's what I'm talking about there. Your big idea for your copy needs to convey that benefit clearly. So in this case, I went fairly simple. Make more money, right? And so you have given me your attention because you want to make more money with the copy that you write, with the marketing that you put out. And your copy, you cannot, and this is what I was running into with this particular piece of copy. It sounded like an interesting marketing or market story about something going on in the market, right? But the reader was forced to draw a bunch of conclusions about where they were going to benefit from this. And so the copywriter was not putting that front and center. Like, if you want to get this benefit, you better pay attention to this message. They were relying on the creativity and perhaps the interestingness of this market story to get readership, hoping that that would then translate into an actual response from their readers, versus being much more direct. So that's the difference, for example, between journalism that might talk about a story in the market, or copywriting that might talk about a story in the market. Journalism just has to tell the really interesting story and get the readership. Copy has to say, there is this huge benefit opportunity that exists because of this story in the market, and I will show you how to grab that benefit, right? And so that's the benefit that you need to capture in the headline, in the big idea, that you need to convey to your reader. And then curiosity. You need to do something that leaves an unanswered question, that leaves an open loop, that forces the audience to read, to dive in further in order to get the benefit that you have promised. So if you can succeed on those things, and all of this, your headline is typically your very first presentation of your big idea. And so all of this needs to be captured in the headline and deck copy. And so it's critically important that you remember that that benefit is an essential element of any good big idea, any good piece of copy, right? And this is why the 3 big idea types make so many sales, right? So I'm going to reveal them. I'm going to share a little bit of information about each one here in the context of this benefit. So the first big idea type is promising to solve an urgent problem. Urgent problem, big idea. I have a solution to this problem. If the person has that urgent problem, the solution is a promised benefit, right? And there is a clear and direct personal benefit that is implied or spoken, that is said in saying, I can solve this problem for you, right? The next is a 10x opportunity. This is some benefit that they want already. This is something that they want to be true in their life, except for you offering 10 times better way for them to get it. So a 10x opportunity, yes, there's a benefit. Like, I will help you get X result 10 times easier, 10 times faster, 10 times, cheaper, whatever. Right? It's a 10x opportunity to get the result that they want. And there is a benefit in that. And then this last one is a little bit more indirect, and this is much more common like in financial writing where you're writing about the stock market. This is an imminent prediction. So something is going to happen. And then the trick of the imminent prediction is something is going to happen that is going to create an urgent problem for you. And I know how to solve it because I see this thing coming. Or something is going to happen that is going to create a 10x opportunity for you. And I know how to get you in at the beginning because I see this thing happening, right? So the imminent prediction is directly tied to a coming urgent problem or a coming 10x opportunity. And therefore it is directly tied to the exact same type of benefit. In all cases, though, if you want your copy to make more money, you have to present to your reader, to your prospect, a clear, direct, and obvious personal benefit, not just from buying your product or service, your offer, but from engaging with your message. And so your message should promise that benefit. And if you'd like to go deeper into this, or perhaps if you'd like to get your copy reviewed by me, number one, check out that 3 Big Ideas free web class that goes much deeper into how to write copy using those 3 big idea types. I'll include a link to my ABC headline formula video where I explain that in more detail. And hey, if you want me to work with you directly to, give you feedback on all the opportunities that you have to increase the response rate of your copy, I do offer mentorship to qualified copywriters who are ready for it. And I'll include a link in the description to my CopyMentor coaching and mentorship service. So all that is in the description. Check the links out. I'm Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Every day in every episode, I'm here trying to help you increase your marketing genius. And when you consistently show your prospect the benefit that they will get both by engaging with your selling message and by responding, by buying your product and service, you're going to look like a freaking genius. I'll catch you again in the next episode. Thank you once again for tuning in to this daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Remember, check out the links with this episode for even more value. Now make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and engage in every way you can to keep this show going and growing and delivering daily value to you. I'll catch you soon for your next big breakthrough.